In the piney woods near the East Texas town of Jasper, Peggy and her research assistant, Katie Morosky, are trying to find a roost of the elusive big-eared bat.
It's important to find a roost because that is where a higher concentration of bats are found, and it's easier to protect an area where they consistently can be found in large numbers rather than finding them dispersed throughout a forest.
In the woods, the researchers set thin mist nets across a path. The idea is to catch a bat and then follow it home. They plan to attach a tiny radio transmitter to the captured bat, release it, and then track it back to its roost.
Go in, very good.
And we'll just come by just before dusk. There's a bat.
The researchers carefully remove the big-eared bat from the net and begin a thorough examination.
We're going to take its weight and its forearm length. The bones of a bat's wings are similar to the bones of a human's arms and hands, and that is what the bat is using to fly with, is really its hand, not its arms.
They're very closely related to human beings, and they're the only mammal that flies. The first time you ever see a bat, you're very surprised by what they actually look like, how cute they are and how unique they are, how small they are. They're very delicate.
They now attach the tiny radio transmitter to the small bat's back. The glue used is a temporary adhesive that breaks down after a few days. It will cause no permanent harm to the animal. The transmitter secured, they are ready to release the bat and follow it back to its roost.
Okay, we'll just hang him on the tree and let him leave on his own accord when he's comfortable. He may not stay long. There he goes. Bat has swung around us and is leaving down the trail. I think we've lost the signal now. Since it's getting a little late, why don't we go ahead and just wait until tomorrow and see if we can find its roost. Nothing over the water?
At dawn, with antenna, radio receivers, and members of the U.S. Forest Service, Peggy and Katie head out to try and locate the big-eared bat and his roost.
When we're doing radio telemetry, it's very exhilarating because you might be finding a roost that has never been seen before, and we might be discovering some new things about the bats that we don't know about. How strong a signal is it?
Pretty faint, but it's definitely this direction.
Well, let's go off down this trail.
Finally, the signal leads them to an old sawmill. The site has been abandoned for over 65 years.
You still picking up the signal?
Yes.
There's some right there. There's about 6 of them.
It's fairly protected, and they have a large area where they have the several different rooms that they can go to, and it looks like we might have the start of a good stable colony which may be around for years to come.
The researchers will map this small big-eared bat roost and continue to check on it to make sure it remains safe.
By learning where bats live, we can further protect their habitat and maybe even make habitat for them. So it's fascinating to try to tease apart the mysteries of the bat so that we can prevent the further decline of it.